It's time for another squish hunt. I haven't gone out on a dedicated day going to a bunch of stores in a while, and so me and Katie are gonna hit up a bunch of places today looking for Valentine's Day squish, Easter squish. It's just new squads in general. We're gonna go to a bunch of places. I'm not sure exactly where yet, so I'm just gonna take you with me and let's go hunting.
So starting here at Love's Truck Stop, they had a bunch of the stuff that I always see here, but I did see this little butterfly Maribel who I thought was so cute with that fluffy belly, especially in a 5-inch, just adorable. Also Chip with the glasses. I also saw this rocket and a few other ones as well, but then we headed on over to Cracker Barrel and the clips. There were so many clips. They were so cute. So I might have picked up some of those. Make sure to stay tuned for the haul at the end of this video. There was also lots of Squishville Series 8, and so we picked up a couple of those, and I actually had a stop and have breakfast there. I haven't eaten at Cracker Barrel in such a long time, and definitely never breakfast, so that was interesting. And then we ended up stumbling into a Shaw's, which I didn't even know sold squish, and they had a lot of flips, a lot of 8 inches, and it was all Valentine's Day stuff. Some cuties here, but I didn't actually end up picking up anything at this store, but it was really interesting to, see a different selection and check out a different store for squish, so I decided to film what we found, and I don't know if I'd go back. Those aren't ones I particularly want, but moving on to CVS now, which I have been regularly finding squish at now, which is wild, because for such a long time, I just could never find squish at CVS, and Monica here is so cute. The Valentine's Day version says, "I love you a lotl" on the tummy. I also found Evangelica. She was kind of hidden away, but I took her out to take a peek, and I kept thinking about this version of Abe because he is like a bright green, whereas the main version of him, which I got at Target, is more of a minty green. And so is this octopus, which I think is so cute. He's got a monocle, a top hat, a bow tie. I really like him. And also I found this giant pink cactus at CVS. I really like her, but she's way too big. If this was like an 8-inch or a 5-inch, I totally would have gotten her, but way too big. And now we're at Walgreens. I went to a few Walgreens this day, but at this one, they didn't actually have too much. They had some tulips and this little dog, a cupcake. It was pretty slim pickings, to be honest. I think I combined a couple of Walgreens together in some of these clips. Yeah, this is a different one. They had some of these giant butterflies, which are super cute. They are from last year, but it was cool to see them. There's also some Disney ones here, and this lone 5-inch that's just kind of chilling there on the shelf. And then Dollar General. Oh my goodness. I came in here because I was looking for a cat. There's this little green cat called Chase, and I was looking for him, but I walked in and I found Harris, who was so cute. I also found a few other ones over here. This dino, a unicorn as well, and I actually went to 2 different Dollar Generals, so as you can see, here's the kitty. I found the kitty, but there's also a penguin in there. There was Matt the manatee as well. There's Chase's tag though. So cute. I love him. But there is Matt. These are all $5 and they are 7-inch squish. And I actually found the other one in the squad at another Dollar General, which I should be showing here shortly. Yes. The other one in this squad is Maurice, and I love him. I think he has a different shade of brown than the other sizes or other versions of Maurice, but I already have him at home, so I did not grab him. I did, however, find this hippo, which was pretty cute. Did not get him either. And then I also found a unicorn and a dog over here, and I think that's it for Dollar General, but I kept finding squish there. I never find squish there. This was just a very lucky day. But then moving on to Walmart, we're in the Valentine's Day section where I found this monkey. He is pretty cute, but I'm not a fan of the ones that have words on them, so I did leave this one behind, and that's pretty much all that was there, at least for their Valentine's Day section. But in their regular aisles, they had a Sydney the mushroom, which I have been looking for forever, and I cannot believe that I actually found. That is just so wild to me. They also had some other cuties here, a bunch of the 7-inch squad, but also this dog, and I was a little bit excited about the mushroom and the dog. But now we are at another Walgreens, and I found the 5-inch Valentine's Day squad. I really considered this ferret and this bug here. It's really cute. I think it's like a caterpillar maybe. I'm not sure. But it's adorable. I didn't pick it up and I'm kind of regretting it. There's also a bunch of big ones here. I wasn't too interested in these, but it was my first time seeing the ladybug, so I thought I would record it. And then off to Target, where I found Flower Top Malcolm. I decided not to get him because he is so big, but I did see somebody walk out with him shortly after I took this clip, and actually on my way into this Target, I saw somebody carrying one out. So I was like, oh my gosh, do they have any more? And then I ran to the back of the store so I could take a peek at him. And then strawberry pancakes, which are super cute. And that's it for this hunt.
It's a few days later, but I wanted to show you everything I picked up during that massive like all day squish hunt. And I actually got a lot. I wasn't expecting it to be as successful, both in terms of things I was keeping an eye out for and just random things I didn't know I needed. But I picked up a lot. So I'm going to start with the silly one that I really didn't need, but I always said if I ever found I would pick up, which is this. This is Rudy the Rocket. I don't particularly like rockets, but my dog's name is Rudy, so I decided to pick up Rudy the Rocket for Rudy. And to be honest, this squish would be so much better if it wasn't the printed material, because this is not printed, but the rest of it is. And this is nice, but this is not, like, you can really tell by the seams, it's just not very good. Ready for takeoff with Rudy the Rocket? He and his best friend Daxon are explorers on a mission to defend the universe, or so they tell their friends. They share a love for adventure and being helpful. Would you like to join them? Sure. I don't know where I'm putting him, but I always said I would get him if I found him, and I found him, and Katie was there, and she wouldn't let me not take him, so Rudy the Rocket. I had picked him up at Love's Truck Stop, and I also found Chip there. You have a regular Chip here, and then this is Chip in a 5-inch with little glasses on. But I love things with glasses, and I really like the beavers. Like, look at this little tail. So I had to pick him up. Chip is a smart guy. He is very kind and likes to help people. When he grows up, Chip wants to be an aircraft designer and fly the jets that he creates. That's little Chip. I specifically was looking for this one, and this is little Sophie. I just really like the lambs, so I was excited to find her. There is her little tag. Inspired by the flowers near her home, Sophie is an aspiring fashion designer. She loves creating new looks and staging fashion shows with her friends. I also picked up this little baby. This is Mita. Meet Mita. She's on the shy side, but she loves nothing more than a good rock concert. You can usually spot her wearing a super cool band tee and listening to a new song. Maybe one day she'll start her own band. Want to join? I thought this one was really cute, but it also kind of reminds me of me because I'm really shy, but I'm also into like rock music and metal, so I just related and like, look at, you see how cute this baby is. I'm actually not sure what creature this is, but I really liked her, so I got her. While we were out and about, we stumbled across a Dollar General, which is not a store I typically check, but I was like, yeah, we can pop in. I know that some of them are carrying a little green kitty that I would like to get, and I couldn't remember the name of it. Well, I found him. This is Chase. He is so cute. I love the colors, and this size is just so perfect. I think he's a 7-inch. Yeah, he's a 7-inch squish, and just so cute. As you can see, he was $5 at Dollar General. Chase loves camping, canoes, and capture the flag. Every summer he goes on a trip with his Mallow squad group and they have a blast. Last year it was Chase that found the opposing team's flag. If you love the outdoors, then Chase is the cat for you. I'm not much of an outdoorsy person, but I do love the color of this cat and I do collect cats, so welcome to the collection, Chase. Before I found Chase, when I first walked into Dollar General, this baby caught my eye. Do we see how fluffy this belly is? And these ears. And look at this smile and the polka dot on the eye. Also, look at how well stuffed this squish is. Oh, I needed him. This one's an 11-inch and it was $12, which I didn't think was too bad. But this is Harris. Have a problem you can't solve? Never fear. Here comes helpful Harris to the rescue. At first, his classmates thought he was being a teacher's pet, but he just really loves to help solve problems. This babies. I love this one. I love this one so much. Keeping on the dog theme, at a random Walmart, there were no other dog squish, no other squads other than their normal, like, 7 inches. Why was there a random Mateo? So, he's a little bit big. There is his tag. But another thing you might not know about me is I grew up with 3 Rottweilers, and they hold a very special place in my heart. I had Griffin, which is kind of why my main YouTube channel has the name it has, and then we also had Xander and Vincent, and now I have Mateo. So I couldn't pass up a Rottweiler squish that was randomly there, and there was no other dogs. Like,
he was meant for me to grab. So I had to grab Mateo. Mateo gives the best hugs. This Mallow is known for spreading smiles wherever he goes. He doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up, but he knows that he wants to help people. Well, you're helping me and you do give great hugs. So I was really excited about this baby. I love Rottweilers so much. And then my last squish of this massive hunt where I picked up too many things was also at Walmart, and it's Sydney the mushroom. I've been looking for Sydney, but I haven't been able to find her. And the version at Walmart doesn't have the little leaf on the belly, but that was fine by me because this one is so much cheaper and easier to find. So there is little Sydney. Meet Sydney. From solving crimes to swimming with manatees, this mushroom really does it all. You can usually find her at concerts vibing to her favorite music with friends. So if you need a concert buddy, you know who to call. I feel like these two might get along. That could be cute. But yeah, that is what I picked up on this massive squish hunt. I hope you enjoyed the hunt and what I picked up. What would you have picked up if you came along? Do let me know. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. I just randomly spent like 8 hours hunting for Squishmallows and I thought I would document it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all of that good YouTube stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!